Warm?
Right. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's hazy, but we're getting used to it at this point,
Yeah,
right?
The heaviest smoke seems to be up enough. It's hazy, but not terrible.
Right. We're not smelling it too much. It's definitely higher above Portland, but let's take a trip out to the coast right now. It sure is cloudy. Might have seen a few scattered showers out there. It seems like they're trying to just freshen up out there, right? You don't want any haze. You got to clear out the air. So a few clouds, a little bit of this marine layer hanging around, but certainly looks like the coast we know and love, and the Rose City, of course, as we were talking about. Just a little bit of that haze hanging around, but it is fairly high in the sky. So again, we're not necessarily smelling it, and our air quality still a moderate level here in the metro area, but you could see it hanging up high, possibly around Mount Hood. Maybe you can't see that mountain at all. But what we do want to talk about in terms of that haze is some air quality warnings that are going on across our state. And you can see this is over a third of our state, this gray here on the map, and you can see that shooting all the way up the Cascades towards the metro area. Let's get a little bit closer. Now, the National Weather Service issued this today, and that's going to carry into Tuesday evening. So be prepared for some poor air quality here, and that is mostly due to the Camp Creek fire. We have been tracking that over 1,000 acres. That's just northeast of Sandy. Again, you can see Sandy not in this, but definitely want to keep an eye on the air quality there. I think we're in the above moderate, so I think we're in unhealthy for sensitive groups in the Sandy area, but Timberline, Mount Hood, all of these areas, and pushing out towards the Dalles, going to be in that unhealthy area. So again, this is going to last until Tuesday night. So you're just going to want to be aware of keeping those windows closed and limiting outdoor activities, especially when you've got pieces burning out there. You don't want to get that in your nose, in your mouth. You want to keep the kids inside if you can. Now let's take a look at this air quality map. Again, we were talking about how it was still a moderate level here in the metro area, but again, that Camp Creek fire, you can see just pushing into that very unhealthy category. So again, purple out there. Going to want to watch and see how that changes in the next few days. But the good news is we are probably going to see some rain, and it's going to be a little bit more widespread. So you can see this is tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Some of that marine layer pushing into the metro area over the I-5 corridor. You can see the coast getting a little bit, but Tuesday's really going to be the day that we start to see those scattered showers. So you can see Portland, Vancouver, Longview, all the way down to Eugene. Everybody getting a little bit of rain here. It's going to feel like we're finally back in the Pacific Northwest, and we're going to see less haze on Tuesday. So it's certainly going to be wonderful to get a little bit of a change, I think. Here's some of our temperatures that we're going to see across the state tomorrow. You can see in the 60s there on the coast. Going to cool down considerably here in the metro area. We're just below the 80s. We're in the 70s. The Dow's even cooling down about 10 degrees down to 87. Pendleton and LeGrand still very warm out there. But let's take a look at this 7-day forecast. Again, still fairly warm tomorrow, but then we start to see that significant cool down into the 70s. We have those chance for showers Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday as well. We're going to get a break Wednesday night, but Thursday we also have a chance for showers, and then we're going to head back into a warm up. So looking forward to this change, right, Tim?
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Ashley. Appreciate it.